this year. It's been such an exciting experience for me, and I hope it has been for you. Garnet, talking about Garnet this month, again, happy birthday to all of you who were born in this wonderful month with your extremely exciting gemstone, Garnet. And what I hoped you got out of this month's episodes, and especially today, is just how the most beautiful thing about gemstones is the fact that they're different. They're different, and every gemstone has its own different take. There's a basic structure, and from that basic structure, whatever goes into it, the things that it's around, its environment, what it grew up in, the type of material that was around it, dictates how it interacts with the light. And I hope that's the same thing for all of us. We all have the same basic structure. We're all human beings. But each one of us have that thing that's inside of us. As I said, the music that lives inside of our hearts and it lives inside of our minds. And we get a chance to play it. We get a chance to let the world see how we interact with the light, just like a gemstone. And you have gemstones that have built-in color as part of their structure. Then you have gemstones like garnet, where the color depends on what goes inside of it. So, and the advantage that we have as human beings is that we're not static. We don't have to be one thing. We can evolve. We can do different things. We can eat better. We can think better. We can read books. We can go to schools. We can change how we behave. If the story of gemstones can make us feel better about how we interact with other people, how we can alleviate negative things. If gemstones, if the story of garnet or the different garnets can be that, then what can our story be? And the only difference as a gemologist, the difference between spartatine or pyrope or almandine garnet or tsavorite garnet is just the little things that's in it. So what makes you different? What little thing is inside of you that make you unique? That when people see you, when people hear you, when people experience your work, what makes you different? There's 8 billion people on the planet now. And we talk about the rarity of gemstones. There's 8 billion people on the planet, but there's only one of you. And I know that's such an overused phrase, but think about it. Put it in terms of gemstones. Discover your story. Discover the value of your story, because that's all myself and people who call themselves gemologists, that's what we do. We look at a rock, we look at a gemstone, we look at something, and it doesn't look like this when we start, but when we finish, we find out what it is, and then we say, voila, this is what it is, and this is what its value is. So I hope you enjoyed this month. Next month, we're going to be talking about a really, truly magical gemstone, which is amethyst. Amethyst, that's the gemstone of royalty. And when you think about that, amethyst is basically the most highly valued, most expensive, one of the most beautiful aspects of quartz. Then you understand how something as ubiquitous as quartz can become something beautiful and highly valued just because of the one thing that's put in it. So until next week, same time, Wednesdays, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, United States. My name is Barry B. Mixon. I am gemological storyteller. Seller, take time to discover the value of your own story. Au revoir, Afterthoughts.